Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day, and welcome to the Crypt Terror, an indie horror game I found. And as the Game Store page puts it, the town of Sherdone, or Sherdone, is cursed, and you are sent down to rid them of evil. This is their first ever horror game, and it's best played in dark, loud environment with headphones on, and it should take you 5 to 10 minutes to complete. You can change the look sensitivity in the pause menu. Cool! We'll give it a try. 3rd of May, 1336. 1 year and it would have been leet. 3 weeks ago, a curse was bestowed upon the town of Sherdone. Wait, Sherdorn? Sherdorn. Wait, Sherdorn. In the Game Store page, it says Sherdone. I don't know which one it is. I hate when there's typos and I don't know which is the real one. Sherdorn or Sherdone? Who knows? But anyways, it's in a town. Livestock killed, crops desecrated, madness grows. Shrieks and chants were heard from the town's forgone catacomb. Many believed that to be the source of the town's curse. Lord Rayleigh, it's like in one piece, I don't know, Rayleigh, commanded the town's clergy to go down and rid them of this evil. One by one they entered the depths of darkness, yet none returned. The corruption only grew, and now, by the Lord's order, it is your turn to venture down. Oh. Well, let me change the sensitivity then. Good enough. Alright, send me down. Farewell. You're praying for my victory? May you rid us of this evil. They sort of look like statues, it's hard to tell. But, thanks for the wishes. I guess I'm going down. Bye now. Oh, cool. It's already got good ambience and atmosphere, I would argue. All I'm looking for is if this game is a sign of a hidden gem, or the developer themselves being a hidden gem, because I do love finding new talent. We'll see. Well, remember, maze logic, always go left. Like, I'm a right-handed individual, but as much as anyone could also equally say, why not just go right? It doesn't matter, honestly, but I mean, this even looks like it's an arrow saying left or right. And, I don't know, people will be like, Neco, you went left and you hit a dead end instantly, your motto is stupid. No, it doesn't matter, because that dead end doesn't exist, technically, by the left logic. By the going always left in mazes. See, you go left, it continues going left forever. Then left, it never ends. Dead ends aren't truly dead ends. You have to think of it like that. Don't think of it so pessimistically, like, oh no, dead end. No, just keep turning left. It's not a dead end, just follow the walls. That's technically what it always means, is follow one wall. 'Cause think of it like wandering in a forest, you know? And like wandering left like that. It's never truly a dead end. Knocked enough times and they welcomed me? Well, see, technically I'd be following this left a wall and then head back here, but by then, unless there's something in the middle, that's the only problem with following left is, if you always go left and all you did is follow the exterior of a maze or structure, then you gotta spice it up. That's the only time it's a problem. But most cases when you do a maze, usually people make it so the exit's on the exterior too, rather than you having to find something in the center. If it's in the center, you're gonna have to go left, but also spice things up. The bloody door. It's definitely safe. Yeah, it's safe. Trust me. I like that, actually. I like how that was executed. That's cool. It reminded me of a reboot episode. Old childhood CG cartoon. Cool shit. If anyone is a fan of reboot, old cartoon, or not, I say cartoon, but I mean CG. If anyone's a fan of it, then you get brownie points. Oh, people buried in the wall. In whispers. Cool. Like the fact that you didn't just simply die, but they showed you what they wanted you to see without there being consequences, I can appreciate that. Because it's not like the developer lost out on anything, and we also didn't lose out on anything. The only people who lost were the people that saw the blood in the door and then thought, no, I'm not going in that door. But then they miss out on seeing what the developer would want you to see. That's why you gotta be thorough. It's like in a horror game, you've got to think about seeing the spooks as a reward. And the more a developer creates a horror kind of situation that you can see or witness, it's sort of like being rewarded in a way for your curiosity. The only time it's not a reward is obviously when you have games that are like, you died, and then restart the game from start. That's not a reward, that's punishment. I would call it the cum chalice, but it's just the blood chalice. A door. And where I came from. I'm curious about the door. I'll go here first. Almost sounds like... wait, up. I don't want to go up. Rule of thumb besides going always left is always stay on the floor that you're on. Never go up or down until you've cleared the entire floor that you're on. Same logic there, I guess. Hot cheese or hot cheese? Give me a sec, I'm gonna check to see if the upstairs from the door leads to the same or similar area. Alright, so... oh, maybe it does. Same height. Yep, interesting. So then we would have came from there, I see. Looks like we can't fall off. So if anything, there could be a secret pathway that's a leap of faith or a walk of faith. Maybe. Because we can't fall and die here. But apparently not. We'll just keep moving forward until we reach the end. Down. God damn it. Okay. I hate multiple paths, so I'm happy that there's only one way now. Oh. Cool. Not sure who dug the hole, but... wait... is that like the light is in... oh! Oh! Nice! Oh, what if I don't turn around, though? Do I just get turned... do I... Oh, that's a good ending. Like normally, because especially when I get paranoid and think, oh god, is it behind me, and then there's nothing there. I want to see if I just keep looking straight ahead, if you even die. But that was a good ending. As stereotypical or as cliched as it is to turn around and expect something behind you, and then actually there being something, there's been so many times I've been playing indie horror games where I would turn around, and since developers are aware that it's cliched, that when you tell a person to look behind you, it's either there is something there, but it's just, you know, it's nothing threatening, and it's just like something peeking around the corner or a shadow. In this case, oh no, it was something that said look behind you, so it could murder you, and you seeing it happen. And it actually got me a little bit spooked, like a little 0.5 seconds of oh, which is good. I like that. I like being startled and spooked because it's so rare, and I said that in the last episode too, my last indie horror game of playing the canine. But yeah, I'll skip ahead and see if looking forward and never looking back lets us leave. Because it depends. I thought that was maybe like a way out. But then I was thinking, oh, if it's a light at the end of the tunnel, does that mean the cursed or the creature found a way to dig out of its dig out of its place that it's been buried, and it found a way outside of the surface. But at the same time, I don't know about the bright light, because as we can tell, it's nighttime right now, so there'd be no way there'd be light at the end of the tunnel that could be natural light, unless we've been down here for theoretically hours, and we just couldn't tell. Like, you know, what if time moved faster while exploring down here? They could say that, but either way, I'm gonna skip ahead and get back to that tunnel, even though I'm pretty sure I'm going to die the exact same way. Alright, you guys know what time it is. Tunnel time. But this time, we're not going to turn around. So you get to enjoy the prospect of getting possibly jump scared or spooked a second time. But we don't know when, because my prediction is we'll be forced to turn around at some point. While I had done it my own self, I'm just gonna turn, you know what, I'll turn, no, I'm not gonna look. It'll force me to turn around at some point. Oh, why are we going to a halt? Keep going. Uh-oh. It's... Oh no. It's... I can't even move backwards. But what is that meant to represent? Should I turn around with the lantern or without the lantern? Let's try without the lantern. I wonder if that made it spookier for some of you. Let me know. But, no. I feel it must be said. The developer, if this is their first game, I'm very, very pleased. As a person who's been playing horror games since I've been a wee babby, and let me just turn this down slightly. As a person who's been playing horror games since a babby, and a person who's been especially playing indie horror games for a long time, you know, indie horror channel is my origins and whatnot. My YouTube channel is back from 2006. Not that I started uploading until what? I started uploading games 2015, roughly. It's been a long time, man. I don't think I've been recording and uploading as long as people like John Wolfe, but you know, I've been around. I've played all the good shit. I know all the good shit. I have the connections. Usually. There's some that aren't connections. There's some people, there's some weirdos in the indie horror scene, let me tell you. There's some weirdos. There's a lot of talented people in the indie horror scene, but there's a lot of weirdos. You have to be careful who you hang out around when it comes to the indie horror scene. Because it's either, you could be in the indie horror scene, you'll meet a lot of talented people, a lot of interesting people, but there's also a weird side of the indie horror scene where there's just a lot of weirdos, and you gotta stay away from them. Otherwise, not like I'm gonna name names or anything, but, you know. But this is a really good I'd say this is a hidden gem, if anything. I look forward to the developers' future. If they continue making indie horror games, this was a good example of a nice, short, juicy horror game where they did everything properly. They did the tutorial font properly, where it just told you when to use the lantern at the start. It advised you how to crouch without it holding your hand. Like, they did it for something trivial, just so you know, hey, you can crouch, by the way. So then when the tunnel shows, you know, oh, hey, the game told me I could crouch. I will now implement the controls that the game taught me. Instead of there just, you start a game and there's just this giant image that tells you a bunch of useless shit, like how you can hit Q for tilting and E for interact and F for flashlight and also Z to prone, and they just tell it kept things very basic, very simple. It was very direct and to the point, and there's nothing wrong with it. So I can really appreciate it. So again, I'm looking forward to the developers' future games, hopefully continue making indie horror games, because I'll definitely look forward to more that you create. But I would only say hopefully it's going to be something that's like 20-30 minutes gameplay. That's usually the juicy limit, I would say. In short indie horror game, 10 minutes is nice. 15 minutes is nice. 20 minutes is nicer. 25 minutes to 30 minutes is just... If you can do that without, like, overextending a game and making it boring, like, what kind of example? Like Alien Isolation. That was a game that everyone agrees, and I know it's AAA and this is indie, but I'm just saying, Alien Isolation suffered the same thing of that, of being longer than it really needed to be. And when a game developer makes something and it's short and juicy, but they can maybe draw it out so it can still remain juicy all the way through, and they can successfully do that, then obviously everyone's a happy camper, because that means more content and more gratification once you reach the end, if it's been done and implemented nicely. But again, very nice stuff, developer. I approve, if that even means anything. But otherwise, tell me your thoughts down below if you agree or disagree, or if you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button, become a full subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, until the next time.